The Sun Belt football season, always a fun one. That's why they sometimes call it the Fun Belt. But now, the serious business of crowning a champion in the Sun Belt Conference Championship game. Welcome to Malone Stadium in Monroe, Louisiana, the home of the ULM Warhawks. As we'll see a team from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes, against the 18th ranked team, the UL Monroe Warhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. It off from the gun. Got the first down and still motoring. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Caught in the backfield. It's Walker. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Oh, and he throws it back. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. They'll run it here. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they... The game makes it 2nd and medium. QB bootlegs here. Buying time. Moving to his left. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How about the quarterback scrambling here off of that bootleg? The defense, to their credit, took everything away downfield, thinking that they had a positive play, but instead, the quarterback shows how he can make them pay for it by using his legs.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
To throw, it's Barnett. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down. It makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Wants to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Miranda. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. The Dukes will have to kick this away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And the Dukes will bring their punt team onto the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. He keeps it on a design run. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Looks right for a quick completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The sure hands. It's Sampson. Spins away from the defender. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
The Warhawks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And it falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
2nd down after the incompletion. The RPO caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
And the Warhawks are in the red zone. Out left, complete. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, ULM.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. To throw, it's Barnett. Grab near the sticks. It's Miranda. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Out past the 30. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
UL Monroe offense back out there now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. He'll hand it off. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Touchdown, Warhawks. A great catch and run for 6. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake on 1st down. Moves left out of the pocket. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. all the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, James Madison.
Well, that play just opened up and allows his back to take it all the way to the end zone. Typically, he doesn't have the speed on these longer runs, but that time, with the vision and the play opening up, he's able to take it all the way to the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Makes the catch. It's Sampson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's past the marker and still going. Finding some room at the 25. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, ULM Monroe.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. James Madison's offense back out there now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here comes a handoff. Fighting off the defender. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Gonna run it. It's Blue. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
We'll try to run it with the option. He decides to keep it here. Makes a nice move there. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
The Dukes will have 1st and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner is brought down. Offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The ball is picked off. He could go. At the 30 now. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And the Dukes are in the red zone. Now they'll run it on the toss. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PNC up and good. They get a little bit closer. You've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. from deep in the end zone. He'll bring it out. Brought down to the 32, so good job by the returner there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, that one's picked off.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Ball comes loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. The 20.
Chris, these big defensive linemen work their whole lives for an opportunity to make a play like this. Ball's on the ground, and instead of just jumping on it, pick it up. Show your athletic ability. A lot of times, these guys were great athletes as youngsters. You could see, yeah, he's a big man, but he can run.
So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Big throw caught on the left side. And the defense comes up with the football.
Boy, the defense... their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Warhawks will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They're going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's second down. We'll hand it off. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
The Dukes pick up enough for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Gets rid of it on the move. The senior quarterback off target there. Threw it behind him. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Also out of bounds, close to the end zone. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Touchdown, James Madison, as they come roaring back now. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. ULM offense back out there now. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Breaks an open space. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
He's running out of time here. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Sampson. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
And the Warhawks line up with a 1st and goal. Makes a quick catch. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Pre-snap motion from the offense. This offense cannot be stopped. So the offense flexing here, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. James Madison's offense back out there now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Quarterback's got it on the option. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Lets it go quickly. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Hand off to the right side. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Kirk, it's UL Monroe in the lead. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a short completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Dukes with 1st and 10 here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Looking downfield near the end zone. He makes the grab along the back line, but out of bounds. Couldn't get a foot down. No touchdown. Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. This pass is on target, caught. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
What a play by this defense. They strung the quarterback out on the pitch, did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
A gain makes it second and medium. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Check. White 94, Snyder, Joy. Let's go. Ready?
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. The Dukes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense in hurry-up mode. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Dukes. Look out, whole different game now. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Walker. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The Warhawks will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there, The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. And this one is caught. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Inside the 35. What a catch and run by the junior.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Leaning on the run game here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a wide receiver screen. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
1st and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. Behind the line, it's Sampson. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, UL M. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Barnett. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. This time, a completion. They bring him down after a short gain there. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Barber. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Back to throw again. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. The sack sets up second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Looking to scramble now. He's swarmed by the defense. Well, hurry to the line here with the clock running. As a design quarterback keeper. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Dukes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. To the air, it's Barnett. Look out, room to run here. Shreds the tackle.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Big moment here in this championship game. Third and short on the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to throw it deep. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Short connection to the tight end here. The Dukes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Special seasons have a way of leading to games like this, and we can now say that the Fun Belt has a champion. We all know seasons like this are hard to put together, but we're going to have to wait and see what the committee decides to do if this championship team gets an invite to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.